I learned later that alcohol doesn't cause a person to abuse, but it does make it worse. And when he drank, boy, did it get worse. This is when the unrelenting beating, even in front of my daughter, started. The first time he actually physically attacked me was 1 week after our honeymoon.
Thursday, New Direction Center Incorporated paid tribute to domestic abuse and sexual assault victims and survivors. The ceremony was held in downtown Stanton.
To honor those who have lost their lives to domestic violence, to honor their friends and their family, to honor those who are experiencing domestic violence now, and to bring attention to this important issue that affects everyone in our community.
Claudia Lopez Beniz is the executive director of New Direction Center in Stanton.
I really do this work because I feel like I can give people a sense of hope. I've been doing this for a long time, and I feel like I can tell people that it's not going to change or get better overnight, but that it will get better, and that they can trust us and let us support them through their process with anything that they might need.
Some names and video of those in attendance will not be used in order to protect the identity of those involved.
But before I could make it to the kitchen, he had both hands around my neck, squeezed so tight I could not scream or even breathe. And just as he released his hold on me and I thought it was over, he slammed my head into the kitchen wall. I figured this is what I deserved for not tending to his needs.
I look at people and I hear their stories, and I'm inspired by their bravery. I don't know if I were in their place if I could be that brave to share my story on a stage in front of people, knowing that people are listening, people who don't know me, and just even reliving it is difficult. So I admire them more than they know.
My only crime was to trust you, believe that you were sincere. Then you turned my trust against me, paralyzed my body with fear. My screams were stifled by panic, mind frozen in disbelief, took sunlight, laughter, and music, permeated my life with grief. Yet my true creator knows no failure. Through all things, he can make a way.
Joy Ingram read a poem she wrote entitled Butterfly. Ingram has worked at New Direction Center as a victim advocate for 3 years.
My poem Butterfly, I wrote in response to my own healing from a sexual assault that happened to me when I was 14. It took me a long time to get to a point where I understood that it wasn't my fault, that I wasn't to blame, that there was nothing I could have done to change the outcome, and that I was going to heal from it, that I could get better. And so the poem Butterfly sort of chronicles my journey from being a victim to being a survivor.
If you are a victim of domestic abuse or sexual assault, call New Direction Center at its 24/7 hotline number, 540-886-6800. In Stanton, Elaine Rackley for Breaking Through News.